Welcome to today's podcast, where we delve into the roots of human nature, the pitfalls of emotion, and how we are shaped by our surroundings. The master begins by getting straight to the core of human nature, identifying the root cause of all our actions in one word: craving. This is a primal, biological drive, like a dog constantly searching for food or a pig foraging everywhere. When a disciple asks why people can't just be content with one thing, the master counters, "Would you be willing to only eat one kind of food or be with only one man?" The disciple immediately replies, "No." This simple example reveals a fundamental human trait: instability of nature, or a constant desire for novelty. We are always chasing newness, growing bored of the unchanging. And this endless cycle of switching is driven by cravings. The master warns us to think 3 times before speaking, because without thinking, your tongue wags and gives you away. This reminds us that our words often expose our inner selves, and without vigilance, we can easily reveal our true intentions and selfish motives. When discussing why people love to immerse themselves in their own suffering, the master's answer is blunt. That's what a fool or a lunatic does. He explains that lunatics live in their own world, feeling great about themselves and showing extreme arrogance. Those who are both cowardly and arrogant, while not as extreme, are also stuck in their own suffering, unable to break free. The master offers a very practical piece of advice. Instead of wallowing in pain, do something meaningful. For instance, in the time you spend suffering, you could plant a few vegetables and at least get to eat them. Pure suffering, on the other hand, leaves you with nothing, not even the ability to take care of your basic needs. This perspective shatters our romanticized view of suffering, reminding us that pain itself is worthless. Only action can bring about change. In the discussion of the film's plot, the master meticulously analyzes the character Yopati's behavior. First, she uses the scenery of a waterfall to evoke emotions. And have you ever slept with a woman when Xiameng's responses continued to foil her plans? She quotes from a book, attempting to indoctrinate him with talk of a yearning heart and a craving body. The master labels Yopati's actions as a form of oblique flattery, a roundabout approach with a clear agenda. She tries to make Xiameng follow her script, but his purity prevents him from falling for her schemes. He doesn't engage with her topics, instead changing the subject or answering simply and directly. Xiameng's refusal to play along causes Yopati's tactics to fail repeatedly. The master also points out that people in real life are often even more terrifying than Yopati, with more tricks up their sleeves. Many are afraid of losing face and can't admit their greed, anger, ignorance, or pride. So they resort to being indirect and living exhausting lives. In the master's view, Xiameng's praise for Yopati's straightforward speech is actually a good thing, because it reduces misunderstandings. The conversation then turns to the question of whether it's better to live in a honey pot or a bitter pot. The master's answer is a powerful one. Awakening and achieving realization is best. He uses an analogy to explain the illusion of the honey pot. If you keep a piece of candy in your mouth for a long time, you not only stop tasting the sweetness, but start to feel uncomfortable. This shows that the honey pot we chase is just a superficial illusion. Over time, its true nature, suffering, will reveal itself. People choose to chase this illusion because they haven't seen the truth and are trapped in a state of self-deception. The master's insights deepen as he explains that our views of what is good or bad are not inherent qualities of things themselves. A person who has never been indoctrinated would find the idea of drinking it unthinkable, even preferring to die rather than drink it. But someone who has been indoctrinated might see it as a delicacy, even serving it to guests. Why? It's all about the concepts we've absorbed since childhood. The master also brings up the example of ancient China, where people believed lust is the foremost of all evils. Those with such a tendency, no matter how talented, could not advance in their careers. Today, this view has undergone a radical change. Modern people are indoctrinated from a young age that lust is a good thing, with media and advertisements constantly promoting it. This demonstrates that so-called morals and standards are merely labels, created by generations of indoctrination. The master concludes, the world doesn't contain good or bad. There's only the good and bad defined by indoctrination. He uses the example of flavors sweet, sour, bitter, spicy, and salty, which are not inherent to food, but are definitions we've attached to them. Even the image of a historical figure like Zhang Fei has been misinterpreted due to literary indoctrination. People believed he was an ugly, uncultured brute who was only good at fighting, when in reality, archaeologists had found he was a widely recognized handsome man with a very high level of culture and was only an average fighter. That concludes today's sharing. We hope these insights have been thought-provoking. Have you ever had a fixed opinion about something because of external indoctrination?